Hello, Gracie Baja family. This is Professor Draculino here speaking. I was asked to talk a little bit about leadership, and I think I have to start with talking about who inspired me to have the role of leader within Gracie Baja and the Jiu-Jitsu community. And of course, I have to say my master, Carlos Gracie Jr. I'm being pretty much living and having a relationship with Master Carlos for pretty much over 30 years now. And I always love to see, and I always admired on how he overcame a lot of conflicts that happened within the Gracie Baja community and even the Jiu-Jitsu community. And I like the fact that he was a strong leader that always emphasized that even if he will not please everybody, he will do what he think is right, or he thought was right. I always admired that, and I always admire his gift of delegating. He is always very smart on delegating the power to certain persons in certain positions back in the day, and now you see that he has pretty much an empire with Gracie Baja and also with the IBJJF and such. So he really inspired me. He actually showed me how a strong leader should behave, especially in situations that conflict was involved. So Master Carlos Gracie Jr., yeah, my main influence on how to be a leader. As a leader, you have a lot of challenges. Like I said, it's impossible to please everybody, but you have to do what is best for the group and not what's best for the individual. Using, of course, your ethic parameters, using a lot of tools, but never doing anything that could be detrimental to ethics in relation to be a leader. So I think the biggest challenge for me, for example, now I'm the leader, the regional director in Texas, United States, and also I have a lot of a saying in Gracie Baja in Minas Gerais, even though I'm not officially anything. But I have so many people under me. I have like over 500 black belts under me, and of course there's a lot of conflict because of the nature of the relationship. And when people go to me, everybody tries to put me kind of in a wall, try to say like, hey, what are you gonna do about that? So I'm saying this and somebody else says that. I'm always gonna take my decisions, seeing the group before I see the individual, again, like I said. And also, I always like to tell the person that doesn't matter what's the level of relationship that I have with one person or another, that's not gonna count. I'm always gonna try to take in consideration first the group, then the individual. So that is what I think is correct, what I think is right, and that's what I always gonna try to do. Not only being a leader of Gracie Baja, but also being a human being, or also being a person that has some power of saying anything. So that's what I think. Being a good leader, a strong leader, you have to accept the fact that everything you do as a leader, every decision that you take, at the end of the day, you are responsible for it. You have to be 100% accountable to what you do and what you don't do as a leader. Taking the blame and pointing the finger at anybody or in any circumstances won't help you at all. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares. What you have to do first is always to be 100% responsible and 100% accountable for the success, but also for the failures. And when you do that, you show everybody that you're strong, show everybody that you are a person with character, and that's what I always try to do. So being accountable and being extreme on that, I think is very important as a leader as well.